make a proposal on border security, married up with the package we have. Hopefully that will keep the government open. Then we'll do a supplemental to provide more security and more funding for Ukraine.
It is not going to help security at the border if the government shuts down and people are not getting paid in a timely manner.
And unless Congress takes action, local military families face an uncertain financial future.
Yeah, under a shutdown, active duty service members, they must show up to work, but they wouldn't get paid for that work until this shutdown would come to an end. Fox 17's Marisa Oberle spoke with one from West Michigan, now stationed in Florida. She joins us live in studio to explain how this might affect them, Marisa.
Max and Jamie, that family believes they can manage should a government shutdown actually happen, but note others may not fare as well. They hope lawmakers soon make a deal.
As a military spouse, Kendall Alderman knows how to adapt.
As military spouses, you're kind of learned how to just deal with the unexpected and go with the punches of life.
But she admits this latest surprise poses a challenge.
With the cost of housing, the cost of the groceries, the cost of just living is super expensive right now. And so this is not a great time for this to happen.
Kendall explains her family may soon lose their paycheck if Congress does not pass a spending bill by Saturday night, which could affect the salaries of military personnel. Her husband, Nate, serves in the Navy.
It isn't a little bit infuriating and angering that they have that kind of power to just take away our pay.
It would be the family's first government shutdown. According to Kendall, their savings should support them, though, but that depends on the length of it.
That's one of the most hard parts about it, is you don't have a definitive answer as to how long you're going to be without pay. So whether that means cutting back on extracurriculars, going out to eat, even groceries, childcare, things like that.
She hopes Congress quickly reaches a resolution. More than 4,000 active duty service members live in Michigan. Their spouses and children add 6,000 more people to the population. Kendall says they and others across the country deserve stability.
Consider all the families that you're impacting throughout your decision-making process and to try to wrap up debates and discussions as fast as you can.
Now, during the last shutdown in 2018, lawmakers passed a measure that continued pay for military personnel, but it did not include members of the Coast Guard because they fall under the Department of Homeland Security and not Department of Defense. A bill has been introduced this time around to fund all branches of the military. West Michigan Representatives Bill Huizenga and Hillary Scholten do support that bill, but it's not clear if that will be voted on before the Saturday deadline. Reporting in the studio tonight, Marisa Oberle, Fox 17 News.